Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode here on our single player world. Today we are going to be working on this tower again. Nothing has happened from the last episode with it, not too much actually, if anything. And what we are doing today is we are not going to be working directly on here the whole day because we've had 2 episodes where we've been doing that, and I'm kind of feeling like we need to maybe break it up a little bit. And what I think will be kind of good is working around this area, trying to make this place around here look a little bit nicer and merge in with this. And aside from that, we might get into a little bit of that. And I've also got some other stuff which we might do on the other side there, depending on how time goes. So, first of all, what I want to do is I wanted to fix up this area here, which I told you I wasn't happy with in the first episode we did. Why I have that in my hand, I don't know. And what we need for starters is some of those and some of those. What I want to do is I want to just very, very simply fix that place up there. So we'll put these on here, and we'll just start making these a bit thinner, because I feel like overall, this looks a little bit too thick. And already we've got an improvement. Great. I've also gone ahead and put in whole water down here. You see how we've got proper water there? We didn't have that at the end of last episode. Maybe we can do something like this. Let's see how this looks. We'll do that there. No, there. Yes. Great. And that one there should come together. Right, actually, I don't mind that. I'm happy with that. It kind of all works well enough. And that one in there. Wait, is that right? That one needs to be out. Wait, how did I do this in the last one? We've got an L shape, we've got an L shape. Oh, we've got everything good. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm just going crazy. Oh, and I've just realized. These over here. No, these are fine. We've got an empty block there, though. And over there, we don't have an empty block. Is that right? So yeah, we have to get rid of this. This one here. That's what's going wrong. Okay, never mind. Carry on. So we'll do these. Oh, I've just realized. Got a spot there that needs fixing. But yeah, we're going to do this. Obviously, this is not the main episode. What we're going to do in between this as well is we are going to go ahead and make the path around here. Because this, as I said, I want this to kind of be somewhat a centerpiece of this area. And what I mean by that is really, I don't know, kind of making sure that stuff goes around here. So, well, let me give you kind of a background. This is over here is going to be a wall. We might actually move this wall a little bit further back and clear out a bit more of this forest, so we could put a house here and then have it a path back here instead of just a path to nothing. If that makes sense. That's what I want to do. So I want a path wrapping around here, and I want stuff to be around it. And I may as well get rid of this, because this is not necessary at all anymore. In fact, it gets me nowhere. So, there we go, we'll do that. So, that's pretty much what I want to achieve at the end of this, by the end of this episode. I want to have a path going around here, and I want to have plans for how we're going to include this area in, well, how we're going to include stuff in this area. Because another thing is, we'll probably have a building there, building here, and go around that way. I don't know. We'll see how this area turns out. But those are the plans currently, and I thought I'd just give you a little bit of an update on them. Oh, meh. That's alright. Not a problem. I'm really not placing these things very smartly today. Oh. Oh, no. We've run out. Okay. Good. Alright, so that's one thing I want to do. The next thing that I want to do in this area was, as I said, I want to make a path. And that I'm planning on not using the path block as much in it. I'm planning on using a bit of a stone path for this area here. Because we do have, remember, we do have the step up over, I'll show you where the step up's going to be. Right around here. And this could be a good way to step up and change this land over here over to a bit of stone and make it feel like a different sort of area. So let's quickly sleep before we get interrupted by zombies and stuff. But yes, what I want to do, what I was saying with that is I want to make that area look like it's separate from the rest, and that will probably make the stone not look as silly from like just from path to stone. So let's get started on that now, and the transition we're going to have to make will be very, I don't know, kind of abrupt. And we have to try and make that not look as abrupt as it will. So we'll get these. Oh, we had some on me anyway. And some of those, maybe. Alright. Now, what I'm thinking is around here. You see how we've got this, this, this? We'll probably do this step up in over here. And I'll show you what I'm thinking of with this step up. Is going in here with these. We'll have to just do that. And you'll see why in a second if you guys don't realize what I'm doing that there for now. Do that and that. And then what's going to happen is we'll have our path block still coming up here. Get rid of that because that'll make silly light underneath. Don't even know why that one was there. We'll do that and that. And now what we'll do is we'll work in our path block over here. Oh, we'll have to get rid of these as well. There. Alright. So yeah, what we'll have to do is we'll have to get our path block to come up to here. And that's the reason why I put in that one underneath. Because you can see, just through that, you can see it. So we have to make that work well. I'll just wait for these. That one's actually coarse dirt. Yep. We'll change that over. And that's pretty much how I'm planning on doing this. Now, what I was saying about the abrupt change over, let's do these into these. We've obviously got this piece here looking pretty solid, like pretty hard. We'll have to just clear that out. There. All right. Now, what I was saying, remember I said the abrupt change? So we've got it coming over here. We'll probably end up changing this over to a bit of just plain grass and maybe making a bit of a garden there. So that won't be too much of an issue. Let me get those. There, and there. Fantastic. And here is how I'm planning on separating these areas. And that is by putting in some of this over here. So we'll do that. We'll do one of them there. We'll do one of them, actually, we'll do it there, yeah. And then we'll get rid of this one. We'll do another one over here. We'll have to end up doing this. Not that. That. And that. Good. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to be putting in a railing, which comes up there. That'll be alright. There. Just get rid of that. And, in fact, we can get rid of all of these. There we go. Good. Alright. Done. Now, this, I hope, will be a good way of breaking it up a little bit. We'll have to do that and that. And same over here. We'll just do this around here. And I think that that should look alright coming up here. If we had... Let's just try and mold this in a little bit better. With those there. Don't need these here. Alright, so I kind of lost my voice for a few seconds there. I'm back. Nothing has happened. You probably might not even notice that it was the case. So, there we go. We're going to have to just get this area looking a little bit more molded in. So, we'll do that there. That there. One of them. And not that. That there, that there. Good. So, as we come up here, this will be changed over into stone. Like that. Not that. Again, not that. And now what I want to do is I want to put this area over here to be stone as well. So we'll have a stone path going on around here. Like that. Branching off down this way, I would imagine. To connect up to this area here, which is eventually going to be housing, I'm guessing. And also down to our nether portal. And actually, I saw a comment about our nether portal a few episodes ago. And it said that it doesn't fit in with the city. And I kind of feel like, overall, you probably do have a point that it doesn't fit in. But to some extent, the nether portal wouldn't really fit in any case. It's kind of meant to be a dimension to another land. So what I'm thinking about doing, because you've got a point, as I say, you do have a point, to some extent. And what I'm thinking of doing is doing a bit of work over here to try and hide the nether portal so that it kind of looks like it's part of the city, but kind of also, as you say, well, that doesn't. I also don't mind that look as well. So we'll get rid of these. Fix up this area here. No. There we go. Yeah, so that's pretty much what I'm thinking. So we'll have to work on that in the future. Now, what I think I'll do is I'll go, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 out that way. Can we do 5 out this way as well? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. And around here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we've got our last one, which will be around here. We're going to have to chop down some trees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go, right to the end. Okay, great. So that's actually pretty simple for me to do. I'll get this area cut out. I've also got to clear a few trees. How many trees am I going to clear? Oh, I'll just clear a few for now. They'll take way too much time for what we need today. So yeah, I'll clear out this stuff, and I'll put the path in, and I'll be back. Alright, so we've got this place looking, I think, a little bit better. In fact, it looks a little bit better when you fly up, and you see this starting to come into play. But what we've got here is a very rough start to this. Walk around here, and you can see it's still very rough here, of course, because we haven't done anything. Okay, good. Got rid of that guy. But yeah, just in general, it's a start. You know what I mean? It's here to start. And what we're going to do now is, just to pretty this area up a little bit, we are going to add in a bit of these. I've actually went and collected a few. Those weren't always in there. I've just collected a few from before we started this episode, in fact. So let's get that out and that out there. And what I want to do is just add in a few things here and there, just like that, like small things. You guys know how this works. Been doing this for a while now, and it's really something that I enjoy. How does that go over the water? How does it look when it's over the water? It looks alright. I think it's a bit too much though, but it could work, hypothetically. Oh, actually, what about in here? Yeah, that looks good. That looks really good. Okay, we'll go down there. In that. There we go. It's simple. I don't want to go too crazy. In fact, oh man, I've still got to put a bit of water in there. I realized that I've messed that one up, so we have to still fix that. And just in there. There we go. And already, I think this area is going to start looking better. Now, with the top piece here, I'm planning on having these coming out of here as well. Not too much, but to some extent, I want a bit of stuff growing on the outside. Also, a bit of vines, which I think I do have, actually. Not on here. They're in our other shulker box down out this side. We'll quickly go grab them, because I think they will be a massive asset to have on those things. So there we go. Oh, we made it. Okay, this shulker box right here. Got him. Good. I don't want to add in any of this stuff here. Maybe we could lily pad might be a bit overdoing it just a bit much. But in general, what do I have in here? Nothing. In general, I don't want to go too crazy with these. I just want them to be there, just to add something on there. I don't want it to be silly amounts, you know what I mean? Never overdo. Take it that way. That's what I'm saying. Don't overdo it. So, that bottom piece is looking fantastic. I also want to, you know this mossy cobblestone wall that I've put in here? I want to start putting them in a few spots around there, just to make a little bit of a difference to those walls there. But that'll be some of the more advanced sort of stuff that we'll do, like the more over-the-top decorating stuff. So maybe I can put some in over there. That'll be good. A bit on... Oh, there's not actually too many spots that I can put this in. There. Maybe a bush in there, a birch one this time, just to make it look a little bit different. We'll actually do that. Put in a few birch leaves around here, just to change the color up a little bit. Maybe some more in there, and one of those on there. One of those in there. Let's not forget about this side. There. Okay, looking better. And then also in this area here, just because I didn't do this, I didn't know what I was doing, but when I started building this house, I'll extend these walls out when I move that as well. Good. So that's already looking significantly better. Now, the next thing that I want to do in today's episode is also still related to this piece. I'll put these away because actually we might still use them. Let's keep them out. It's related to this again, and I want to do a little bit of decorating on there. So we'll take those, we'll take that. Maybe that will work. Maybe we'll get something with that. A few of those. In fact, what's better than those are those, and maybe some of those. Good. And then these. Good. Those. Great. So what I think is we have to work ourselves out how we are going to get this piece to look a bit less straight and flat. And what I might do is I might just pillar up there. Right, so I've got some stuff together, and I think what we can do is maybe try, and you see how we've got this piece here? Let's just get rid of those. This piece over here going like that. I might want to repeat that maybe just once or twice in here. So what we could do is use these. Remember how we did these like in an order like that? You can see how we've got a 1 gap between those. What we might do is maybe just go up to that one, put another one in, and then we may have to add in another level of these just to even these out. But I want to try that out. I think that could be a good start to getting rid of this flat piece here. So that would mean one out there. We can also maybe do something like this in here, maybe. That could work. Maybe, I don't know. We'll get rid of that, I think, until we've finished with our next piece that we're trying to do. Okay. So what I want to do is go up to one away from that one. Cool. Let's try this out. We go up, up, and I want to see if this works. And I'm not so sure how we're going to place the middle piece in. So one away from that one there, was it? I think this might be a bit too far up. Why did I do it in there? There we go. I've done it in the wrong spot. There we go, and there. Let's check this out. Man, I hope we don't get an invisible block on this. One at a time. One at a time. Nice and easy. Okay. Check that out. Yeah, that's too high. I think we'll have to maybe make a bit more smaller details along the way. So I want to try out another thing. Oh, we can get rid of one of those. Make a step along our way. I want to try another one, which is going to be the same thing, more or less, but right on there, so that we've got this gap. Hey, wait, what? I realized I was being silly. I've done that wrong. I was calculating off those where I'm going to put those, but not where I'm going to put these. Okay, well, that would be in order with... Yeah, I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure how I'm going to do that. Maybe let's just step back a little bit. Let's just picture this. Let's just take a whole larger view. We could go in line with these, but I don't really want to. Maybe just above it we can do a little bit of an arch around there, which would be on the same level as that one. Like that, so we can keep it standard. On the same level as there, we do an arch. We'll try this out now. That could work. I still feel like it needs a bit more detail on it, though. So maybe going up here, let's just go up a little bit. Go up here with some of these, maybe. Across those. And then we'll just cross those as well. Get rid of that one. That one. That could look kind of cool. Now, oh, I've even got these on me. I was just about to say, now maybe I can add in something just to take away from the over graying we've got going on here. Let's have a look at that. A little bit more. Maybe just a tad more. Let's just see if that does work. If so, I'll be very, very pleased. That is actually looking good. I'm going to say this now. I do like that. Something else we can maybe do just to add in a bit of detail is in here, one from there maybe, and one from there. Adding in one of these. Oh. Beautiful. Love it. Okay, good. We've got ourselves a strategy. Now, this strategy obviously will require me to go ahead and do something quite a few times, just to match it all up. So what I think I'll do is, instead of doing that all right now, I think we'll pretty much end the episode off here and just picture how that's going to look. I think that's going to look really, really great. Piled up on top of each other. We'll probably have to do another one of those just to make it all fit together. But just think about that, guys. Tell me what you think. And in the next episode, we will be, which I thought we were doing this episode, but in the next one, we'll be adding on that top piece there. So, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you guys liked it. Hopefully you guys can tell me some good stuff to fix on this thing, if there's anything you can think of. But thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.